It says he was a murderer from the beginning. So what was the first murder? Cain, right? Cain killed Hevel. Right? So Cain and Abel. So Cain kills his brother. So Cain wasn't jealous. Cain didn't have this desire. Cain wasn't angry. No, the devil just put this thought in his head. Is that what we're to believe? Or are we to believe what I've been teaching you? Cain was angry, Cain was jealous, Cain was embarrassed, and Cain blamed his brother instead of taking responsibility himself, and the devil encouraged him to go ahead and kill his brother. Doesn't that make more sense? It's consistent, isn't it? That here's an example. It's talking about the devil being the father of lies and that he was a murderer from the beginning and has not stood in the truth. He was a murderer from the beginning and has not stood in the Torah, the truth, Yeshua. Because there's no Torah truth in him. So now, who can we blame for mainstream Christianity trying to do away with the Torah, the truth, and all of that stuff? Whose system is it really? The devil. Because the devil has no truth in him. And by the way, neither for the most part does the Christian mainstream system. It has a little bit. Just a little. But it does away with what's called truth, the Torah. It wipes it out. And yet, they don't understand that they're actually submitting to the father of lies. Because that's one of the greatest lies that's ever been made, is that the Torah has been wiped out. What greater lie can there be than that? And so he says, so you who are unable to hear me is because you are listening to your father, the devil. So the father, the devil. So what's the lie here? He's convincing these guys that I'm okay. I've never been a slave. I don't need anybody. I'm a child of the living Elohim. You're lying to yourself. All the devil's doing is encouraging you to buy into those self-generated lies. You all know what that's like. I'm not going to pick on the ladies too hard, but ladies, sometimes you get into this when your husband says to you, "What's the matter?" And you say, "Nothing." Smoke coming out of your ears. Nothing. See, we do that. We do that. We won't admit the truth and reality. So you're actually, when you do that, you're actually submitting to the devil right there, because he's encouraging you to lie and to back up that lie rather than deal with what's bothering you. Men do this too, but the ladies know this is more of a consistent example where the ladies will do that, and the men are sitting there going, "But I know there's something wrong." And they say, "No, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong at all. I can't fix it if you won't tell me." Right? But this is a problem. And I'm not saying the men don't do this too. We just have other examples where we do this, where we build into lies. When the men say, "Well, I don't think we need to go to that congregation. The Ruach is teaching me, and I'm the head of this family, and I know blah, 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 blah." The men do this too. When you feed into the devil convincing you of a lie, and it's usually a lie that you would rather. See, the women, by the way, when they do it, it's not because they want to lie, it's because they don't want to have the confrontation and deal with something. And so rather than deal with something, they say, "I'm okay," which is a lie. Just like the men, rather than deal with their lack of ability to submit under an authority, they'll find a reason why, "Well, I don't want us to go there because blah, 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 blah," when really the reason is because if I go there, I have to submit. We all do this. So I'm not just picking on the ladies, the men do it too. And to see, just try to pick examples so you can see that. But we're lying, not because the devil put the idea there, but because the devil said, "Well, you don't really want to deal with that, do you? Just tell him you're okay. You don't really want to deal with your submission issue. Just find some minor little stupid thing as an excuse why you don't want to go to that congregation, men. Well, but they blah, 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 blah." Do you know I had somebody stop coming to services because I didn't shake their hand 1 week after services? And this was somebody who actually was friends with my wife and I. So like he thought I would ignore him. No. There's 50 people in the room. I don't get to walk around to get to every single person sometimes and shake their hand and say Shabbat Shalom. I missed him 1 week. He stopped coming. There's something more than that, isn't there? Do I know what it was? No. To this day, I don't know. But I can guarantee you there had to be something more than that. But that's when that person, though, is submitting to a lie. The lie being, "Oh, the rabbi doesn't care about me. He snubbed me. He's, whatever, right? Because he doesn't like me anymore." Whatever it was, there's a lie going on there. And a person is buying into and submitting to the lie. And what Yeshua is saying is, you guys are buying into and submitting to the father of lies, saying, oh, we are the children of Abraham, and we've had no other father but Elohim. We were not born of whoring. Really? Do you ever read any of the prophets? No whoring going on in that history leading up to Yeshua? Between Moses and Yeshua, there wasn't any of that going on. So where's the humility? None. And that's why he's saying, look, you're buying into that lie. See, but people will read this saying, oh, these people, the Jews, were of the devil. No, the people having the pride and ego and lying to themselves and then allowing the father of lies to encourage them in that, they were of the devil. Had nothing to do with being Jewish or being anything. It had to do with just being human. We all do it. When I don't like and I don't want, or I like and I prefer, doesn't match up with what Yahweh said or what the Father is saying, well, the enemy jumps right in and says, yeah, that's great. Go with what you want. Let's go with your preference. That's when you're buying into and following and serving and submitting to the father of lies.